Hello, Tarot viewers. Welcome to our Timeless Oracle reading. And our Oracle card for today belongs to the Starseed Oracle. The card for today is entitled, We the Hathors. Deep Love, Mother's Milk, Birth as a Portal. Okay. Hathor is an ancient Egyptian goddess of the sky, of women, of fertility, and of love. So somehow, when you look at this card, it shows us that according to the handbook, it speaks of you being cradled by the cosmos in her womb. It's somehow the Hathor symbolizes that feminine energy in all of us. Whether you're a man or a woman, you have a feminine energy. And that feminine energy is that nurturing part in you, that fertile part of you, that creative part in you. And oftentimes, we feel alone, especially when you are undergoing transformation. When you undergo transformation, the one that dominates our personality is that feminine part of us, because when we undergo transformation, we become more receptive and we go into the womb of the cosmos actually, in order for the divine to change us to something better. And so sometimes when we undergo transformation, we tend to feel alone sometimes, because before, the things that we used to do no longer satisfies us. And also the people that we used to agree with somehow find it difficult to understand us now. Because of the changes that are happening in us, sometimes people cannot understand anymore the changes in you. And so sometimes they feel uneasy being with you. And sometimes you might feel alienated. You might feel like what used to be your consolation, now you cannot find consolation in. Because you are changing. You are undergoing transformation. And sometimes friendships are closed, or at least a little bit strained as you undergo transformation. Although you continue to love them and care for them, because they have difficulty understanding the changes happening in you, sometimes you find them drifting away from you. And sometimes also the situation that you used to find security in, you no longer find security, and so you find yourself in search of something new. And so in that search, in that new adventure, on that new chapter, you find yourself going on the new adventure oftentimes at the start alone. But sooner or later, you will find some people who will understand what you are undergoing. These are your soul tribe, people who are also in the same direction as you are going to. Now, before that comes, there will be some moments of loneliness. And that moment of loneliness is when you are in the womb of the cosmos, you are in the womb of the universe, and the divine is slowly changing your life. So somehow here, embrace that feminine side of you that is transforming, that feminine side of you that is developing its intuition, that feminine side of you that is receiving inspirations from the divine that allows you to be more creative, that allows you to love more other people because of the experience that you are undergoing. Somehow, when you undergo transformation, if in the past you have developed more of the masculine part, you discover that the feminine part is more starting to be developed. If you are very feminine, somehow the universe will also develop your masculine part until you reach a certain union of your opposites, and then you find yourself in the middle road. The way towards maturity is finding that middle road, and it's a journey, and sometimes that journey can be very lonely, but you learn to be your own companion. You learn to entertain your own self. You learn to find joy in the adventure of discovering new mysteries that are unfolding before you. So the card with the Hathors is like an invitation for you to go into that womb of the universe, where your angel spirits can embrace you, where the divine can embrace you and transform you into a better person. You slowly are being transformed into the image of the divine. Just as these people in the card are slowly becoming other Hathors, okay? So you will become like also other uh, or mirror images of the divine as the divine transforms you closely into his image. As he actually we already have that quality that comes from the divine. All of us have that special gene or that special quality that belongs to the divine that is in us, and the divine is slowly awakening it as we undergo this transformation. Now let us try to read a little bit more from the from the handbook that accompanies this oracle card, and hopefully we can gain more information regarding this, learning to allow ourselves to find joy even in the solitude of the womb of the cosmos. We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Okay, a portal to a new chapter, being born. Yeah, when you come out of the of the womb of the mother, we are passing off through the portal of the womb of our mother, and we open up into this new life that we are now living. And we cry with joy. It's like, well, we cry also with surprise, and maybe we cry also with the sudden change of environment. Maybe we felt really comfortable in the womb, but all of us also will have to go out of that womb after the transformation in order to change the world by being docile to the movement of the spirit. Now let us try to read a little bit more. Okay. Birth is a portal that ushers in new life. The Hathors are here to remind you that you are a child of the cosmic mother, and you are being called to be held by her deep, never-ending love and embrace. This is a tender, nourishing card reminding you to receive the deep, deep love of the mother's embrace. The Hathors know that the journey on earth can be rocky and lonely at times, but you are being reminded to rest more deeply in the mother's arms. This is a card of extreme potency, of femininity, of creation, and of birth. You are being called to mother yourself and others too. So it's not only nurturing ourselves, but also in the future, because of the transformation, we will also be called to nurture other people undergoing transformation. Okay, let's continue. To surrender to your sacred femininity, to create and surrender to your own creations, to hold and be held. You are being called to remember your place in the web of life and to realize that the Cosmic Mother is watching you every step of the way. You may be going through a transition right now, moving from one way of being to another. If so, you are being reminded that you are cradled in a sacred container, that you are more held than you can possibly imagine, and you have access to more love than your heart can bear. If you are struggling in any way, you are being reassured that things will work out. Open yourself to receiving the overflowing love of the Cosmic Mother, flooding toward you from every direction. Let it stretch your heart. Starseed activation. Place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. Okay, just imagine that the card is in your heart. Okay. I allow the deep love of the Cosmic Mother to wash over me. I am loved. I am held. Okay. So that is our reading for today. I hope you were able to gain some insight. So if you are feeling alone right now, allow yourself to be embraced by the divine. And allow yourself to undergo the transformation and enjoy the journey. Okay. Hope to see you again next time. Until that moment, may God continue to bless your ways.